Hello and welcome to the news in English of Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Comply from the office of the Committee of the Fatherland Front of Vietnam. Until yesterday, the nationwide central agencies and localities have completed the third negotiation, making a list of those who are eligible to stand for the 14th election choosing deputies of the National Assembly and the People's Council at all levels, 10 years from 2016 to 2021. Throughout the country, after the third negotiation conference, the provinces and cities had 735 people are listed as candidates to the 14th National Assembly and 6,462 who are listed as candidates to the Provincial People's Council. In particular, in many localities, the ratio of National Assembly candidates that are ethnic minorities achieve a fairly high rate. Typically, such as Lai Châu, 8 out of 8 people are ethnic minorities. Lạng Sơn, 8 out of 8 people. Kon Tum, 7 out of 8 people. Lào Cai, 6 out of 8 people. In some localities, the percentage of female candidates listed to be elected as deputies of the National Assembly was more than 50%. The percentage of young candidates in some provinces through the third negotiation conference also achieved a fairly high rate. For example, Cà Mau 63.6%, Quảng Ngãi 60%, Kiên Giang 50%, and so on. According to the Provincial and Urban Standing Committee of Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee, the conference took comments and choice of voters for candidates to the National Assembly and People's Council was held to ensure democracy, publicity, probably enough others and procedures for the participation of the majority of voters. The participants of the third negotiation conference has conducted discussions with the spirit of democracy, voting to introduce the official list of candidates who are eligible as prescribed. After the third negotiation conference, the agencies and organizations in localities will organize conferences contacting with voters for candidates electioneering starting from the day of publication main list of candidates April the 27th, 2016. Governor of the State Bank of Vietnam has the written requiring credit institutions and branches of various banks to develop plans for settlement of non-performing loans in 2016 and sent to the State Bank before April the 28th. Accordingly, to ensure the non-performing loans ratio of the credit institution system at less than 3% of total loans, the State Bank requires banks to implement the solutions for settlement of non-performing loans under the direction of the Governor State Bank of strengthening prudential and continuing to promote restructuring of the system of credit institutions, settlement of non-performing loans, controlling and maintaining non-performing loans ratio at a specified level. The banks must also focus on promoting settlement of non-performing loans by risk provision, the sale of non-performing loans to Vietnam Asset Management Company VAMC, urging the debt recovery, handling the security property, support for suing the customer, and cooperating with judgment enforcement agencies in enforcing effective judgments and other fronts. French President François Hollande has a visit to the Middle East to strengthen France's influence in this region. Arriving at the destination in Egypt, Mr. Hollande will attempt to help strengthen the position of President of the host country, Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. At the meeting, the two parties will discuss security and economic cooperation. This is the consecutive second visit in Egypt of the French president within less than a year. According to the plan, after Egypt, the French president will go to Jordan. According to analysts, this Middle East visit of the French president has once again clearly shows the desire of the French to extend influences not only in traditional areas such as African or Asian, while France is receiving special support of all countries in the region due to the stance in relation to the host issues in the region today. Also in the trend of integration and cooperation, April the 17th yesterday, France had resumed direct air routes to Iran after an 8-year hiatus. This move came after the nuclear agreement reached between Iran and the world powers last year. French Transport Minister Alain Vidal optimistic said, "The relationship between France and Iran has overcome the difficult journey. French airlines have made flights to the Tehran from 1946 to October 2008, and then stopped by the punitive measures against Iran concerning the nuclear program of the country. The relationship between France and Iran in recent times have also been improved." French President François Hollande met Iranian President Hassan Rouhani in Paris in January 2016, assessed the visit as a new chapter in bilateral relations. The two countries have also signed 20 agreements during the visit, including the deal worth $25 billion between Iran Airlines and Airbus. That's all for the news in English for today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.